I just remember going in and swinging, and next thing I knew, drip, 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 and I'm like, I'll take it.
So a few times you guys were ducking together. You think there could have been a head clash, and maybe you don't.
Dude, it happened so fast. That's when you're a fighter, you learn how to take punches, and you always want to take it off the forehead.
Yeah.
Anytime we get cracked with our head straight up in the air, that's when our necks get jarred. And, if we go into the punches, it usually jacks up their hands. So anytime we're throwing, we're leading head first. So I have no clue. It all happened so fast, and swing, 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 move, swing, 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 move. So.
Was there any point that you thought the fight would be called either for his cut or for yours? Do you realize how bad you were bleeding? And
man, I didn't. Honestly, I didn't even realize that I was. I just saw him. I felt great. Let's keep going.
Did you think that with his, obviously his blood flowing, that it would be called off early?
I didn't think so, just because it was over here, and I didn't. The dripping was going past his eye, not really in his eye. So people like blood and think it's cool, so I'm like, hey, let's go. It wasn't mine, so.
Did they tell you how many stitches you got tonight?
I got 9.
9.
So they stitched me up good, and it's good to have good doctors around.
Were you surprised? Justin Gaethje, of course, wiping the blood. Oh, it looks better. Were you surprised that it was a unanimous decision and not a split decision? I mean, because that was a very close fight.
Were you surprised?
I was actually, yes, I was surprised.
Man, that's I'm a real person, and I never, I don't know what you guys saw, but in the fight, I felt as though I was countering him the best, and I felt like I did well, octagon control, and I felt like I was getting the best of the exchanges, but that's trying not to be biased, and I thought that I did well enough, but I might have a completely different opinion when I go back and actually watch it on TV and see that. But
well, the way I saw it, it was very close. I mean,
I appreciate that.
It could have been a coin flip as far as I'm concerned. Now, with that being said, are you open to a rematch?
Oh, dude, I just like to fight. I've never said I'm the best. I just go out and do the best that I can, and just want to use this stage to love, encourage people, and man, I'm blessed to be where I'm at, and yeah, in any time, as long as I'm healthy and get everything healed up, let's go. So.
Can you talk about your recent eye surgery, right?
I did, yeah. My doctor back in Denver, Dr. Montgomery, he sponsored me PRK surgery. Gaethje and I actually went in, got it done together. He went first, I went 30 minutes later, and did it as a team, high-fiving, and yeah, so man, it's been 10 weeks, 12 weeks, something like that, and dude, it's so cool to be able to see without contacts.
Any concerns beforehand?
With the ice?
Yeah.
No.
All right.
Everything checked out good, and I've been getting hit in the face for the past 6 weeks, and man, I'm seeing better, just as good as I had contact. So.
Now, Justin Wren talked about the fact that your cut man from your corner went missing right after you got that cut on your cheekbone, which could have been a problem later in the fight. Did you pick up on that, or were you too busy fighting?
I didn't even know. I felt good, and hey, let's go. So he was probably worried more about his cut than my cut. So.
Recently, you talked about how hard Justin Gaethje punches. Can you kind of compare the punching power of Gaethje to what you felt from Blagoy?
Blagoy plus 10%. Gaethje's overhand.
He's so nice. He's so nice.
He's a stinker.
You seemed to outlast him. At one point, his hand thrown on his hips. I think it was in the 3rd round or so. You didn't seem really affected conditioning-wise. But what were your thoughts on outlasting him, or was that part of the strategy? His gas has been in question before. Was that part of the?
My gas has been in question too. That's why, man, I want to lose the 20 pounds, be able to move. I've been running, I've been training my butt off, and I knew he was getting tired, and I just wanted to lead him into a big, get him to step at me and lead him into a big shot. And I felt like I was countering him good, but judges saw it different. But it is what it is.